You're listening to Dream Console.
Video. Game. Music.
Dream Console.
I'm gonna get a beer anyway, or a drink of something. In my apartment. How long is beer? Does beer go bad?
Bing, bing, bing. That's the sound of the elevator. I put that in there. Oh, Price is here too.
I'm here.
And everybody asked. Everybody heard Price ask, "Does beer go bad?
Did everyone hear that?
Does
Did
beer
they have an answer? Do they
does
have a
beer go
consensus on that?
bad?
Do they know?
Does beer go bad?" And they all said yes. Yes, it does go bad.
So like 3-year-old Narragansett probably is not chill.
3-year-old, has it been in the fridge the whole time?
Yeah, and in a can.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
I'm just gonna have a cup of whiskey instead.
Okay. I'm having a beer. What's everybody sipping on? What's everybody eating? I'm drinking a little Sapporo. Oh, my cat's gonna want to go out in 2 seconds. She's gonna start screaming. On cue. Did you guys hear that on the microphone?
Yeah, I heard. I can
She's
confirm.
crying. I'll be right back. Hold on. She's crying, but then she's gonna cry to come right back in. Hi, hero. Quick for the camera. The sweetest old lady. Look at her. Look at this belly. Hero, what do you have to say? What do you have to say about the allegations?
Jesus.
No freaking comment. That's classic. Be free. Be free, my love.
Oh, this is only 2 pages long.
Huh?
This PDF you sent me is only 2 pages.
Yeah, don't read too much into it. Evening from north of the wall. Just sipping some tawny port at the moment. Yummy. I know. Acai is also very good. There's not... The beer options when I go to my local grocery store are not that great. I shouldn't say that, actually. The beer options, if you enjoy Polish beer, a lot of options. But most of the time, I've tried a few, but most of them, like, I don't read Polish. I don't really know what they are. So I kind of just purchase them based off the labels, which can be very cute. But I've been burned before. So I kind of just go for what I know. Can I post on GCN Discord about this? Sure, I don't give a fuck. If their moderators get mad and delete it, then you know they're trying to quiet women. They're trying to suppress and oppress women, and you could quote me on that.
Wow.
Mao Kabuki, what's up? Hey, I know a GCN mod. It's cool. Hey, I know somebody on the inside. It's cool. They'll let that one slide. Yeah, well, the reason you would post it in GCN is we're doing a little TTRPG stuff tonight. I invited Kate as well, but she was coming straight from a class, so I don't know if she will pop in closer to 7. If she does, cool, and we will include Kate too. If she doesn't, that's okay. I decided to take Amaz up on the much suggested, and other people suggested it too, but Amaz I think was the first. The much suggested someone dies in this elevator short, kind of role play, heavy rules light TTRPG. I'm very excited. Amaz made this. Is that true? That's not true. Beer shouldn't be hot enough to burn you. Oh, so many friends in the chat. Damon E. Vox, you're here too. Wild intro. Yeah, guys, do you want to see that elevator animation again? Watch this. Actually, why don't I give you an even bigger and better surprise? Here we go. Just counting down. Price, vamp some elevator music.
What is elevator? I haven't. You know what's so sad? I haven't heard elevator music in like 5 years. I don't think they do it anymore.
And there's Price.
They do like fucking trivia now.
They do trivia in elevators. Price, wave hi to everybody. You're on screen and you're in your elevator.
This is my elevator. This is what it looks like. This is where I'm happiest. I never want to leave my elevator.
Are you watching my stream?
Me? No, I'm not watching this.
Go look so you know what it looks like. Price is on camera. I had to check if he even owned a webcam. I didn't think about that until the last minute, but he did.
I don't even.
Well, I mean, you have a camera on your laptop.
That's true.
Price is a real person.
What was somebody saying I wasn't?
There were accusations.
Because you're the kind of person who would have a fake friend, or
you've been like an AI bot this whole time who I've trained to like play video games with me, make up dumb bits with me. For some reason, I pictured Price to be blonde.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I would never be blonde.
You thought
No
Price
offense.
you thought Price was an adult male blonde? That's crazy.
Well, I'm sorry. I just to distance myself. That's not a take that I agree with.
An
I think adult males can be
AMB? An
blonde. But
AMB? That's
well,
crazy.
I'm watching a freaking Optimum commercial. I can't even see what you want me to see.
You should be a subscriber then if you don't want to
I'm
watch
not logged in.
ads.
I'm not logged in. I've never logged in on this freaking computer.
Tell Price's mustache is 10 out of 10. Damon Evox, big ups. And Damon Evox also rocks a good mustache now and
Wow.
again.
This is a great little elevator thing. Does it move or why
No,
is
but
my door closed?
because you're waiting to get inside. But watch this. Price, watch
Shit.
this. Bing. Oh, what's going to happen? Is the elevator going to open?
It's like 5 seconds. What the fuck?
Oh, 10th floor. That's us. Amaz, thank you for the bits. Oop, auto-modded. Let me allow you to say bastards. Add that to the list. Pretty cool animation, right, Price?
Yeah, except it's as per usual. It's like 5 seconds behind what you're
Okay,
saying. So
alright.
it was crazy.
Have to encourage Price appearances. Yes. I don't know how often they'll happen because also this is not his gaming computer. So if there's ever a Price appearance, we probably won't be playing video games at the same time until the man gets a webcam. And who knows, that might be in the cards.
You can't just buy webcams, though. They have to, can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell Price that Clorpdonk thinks he is a beautiful man.
Clorp. Tell Price that Clorpdonk thinks he is a beautiful man.
Oh, that's crazy because me and Clorpdonk have a real up and down relationship.
Yeah, that was really nice. I think it's because last stream, Clorp literally said, hey, if I donate more money, will Price come on stream on camera and will you do a TTRPG? And just like that.
Yeah, if you donate $75,000 to Sydney, she'll buy me a webcam and I'll use it.
Yeah, if you donate $75,000 to me, I will buy Price a webcam and pay off some of my student loans. And that's...
No, the money won't go towards student loans. The money will go towards maybe good karaoke trips for me.
That is a fun bits sound. Damon E. Vox, hell yeah. Oh, that was sick. I fucking love that shit. Inflation is rough, yes. That was a missed Price pun. Fuck, weather. Why didn't you say it? Why did you say it faster? The price of Price. Yeah, that is a fun bit sound. Damon E. Vox, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. This was given by, wow, that matches the color of my background like perfectly. Could camouflage it. This was given by a listener of the Lost Mountain Saga to Ellie to give to me for Christmas, and I just got it because I hung out with Ellie 2 nights ago to celebrate a little holiday stuff together. And it's great. This was given so that I don't bring glass into the bathtub anymore and cut my foot when it fell in the tub. I had to go to the doctor.
I can't believe Javi just has to like watch you 24/7 to make sure you're not dying.
Yeah. He said something today that was he was like, do you know that meme of like, what is it? It's like some little kid wants to show you something and all they do is like jump up and spin around in a circle. And he was like, that's kind of like you. It's kind of like you sometimes when you do stuff. I was like, oh, thanks. Anyway, so this is a huge thermos that I will be using for water to get my freaking water gains up. So TN, thank you for...
You bring water into the shower to drink?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why? The shower is already dropping water on you.
Brother, what temperature do you think I'm taking the shower at?
I don't know. I assumed you took really cold showers for some reason.
No, I take really hot showers. Like burning the skin hot. Like can't really stand under them for long amounts of time. Yeah. For some reason I feel
I
like
guess I knew it would be something bad, but I assumed it was cold.
Cleansing me. Amaz tried a clementine in the shower yesterday. What did you think? What did you think? That is one of the most relaxing. Peeling that fruit, that citrus, kind of like the poofs that come off, the zest, you know, when you like peel and it like kind of comes out like, it's like aromatherapy. Yes, all women take 1,000 degree showers.
No, I was seeing a girl once who refused to take a shower with water warmer than cold, and thought I was crazy for taking warm showers.
She must have had really good skin and hair, though.
I don't remember. It was okay, I guess.
Well, clearly you don't remember and things did not work out. Heavy Russian accent. The women, they prepare for hell. Yeah, that's true. Not super sweet or juicy. Ugh, not worth it. Curdy Bird, I mean, that's what it is for me. Xavier tries to get into the shower where I've set the temperature. No way. He thinks it's way too hot. He's burning himself. So maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a freaking thing. I don't know. Where'd I put my phone? Oh. Let me just check if Kate texted or anything. I don't want to leave her hanging. She said closer to 7. Well, let's oh, iPod MacBook. I put one foot in scream until she attacks me. Poached Trout, what's up? Is peeling a clementine in the shower like peeing in the shower? So much cleaner. Interesting. Well, I feel like when you pee in the shower, it's nice because it's like it's so primal. Like you don't have to do anything. You just pee and it goes down the drain and it gets washed away. You know, there's no like mess. I don't know if that's the same with peeling the clementine because like you have to have the rind and you have to take it out of the shower. But there's something like, I don't know, there's something like the water, the fruit. I like when the fruit is also cold. Like if the fruit's cold and the shower's hot. I mean, I don't think it's the same as
Do you have fruit in the shower too?
Yeah, I like to eat in the shower.
What the fuck? Why?
It's relaxing.
Doesn't the food get wet?
I hold it out of the water.
That sounds crazy, but
So I kind of like stand and the water is like maybe hitting my back, but I hold the food like away from the water and I'll take like a few bites and then I'll put it out like on the sink or something.
because you're like starving to death and you can't wait 5 minutes to eat your food?
One, it feels optimized and I think that has something to do with my ADHD. And two, it is relaxing. Like there's some foods that are nice in the shower, like a shower beer. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no, a shower beer. No, don't say exactly. Shower beer is completely acceptable. That's not the same as shower food.
You thought it was strange I was drinking water in the shower.
Yeah, because you're already surrounded by water. Just freaking
Oh
open your
my.
mouth and let it go down your gullet.
Oh my.
But not if it's boiling hot. Not if it's boiling hot.
Rashanicus, I'm here! Finally, wow, joining a Sydney live. Oh my gosh, first time chatter. Rashanicus, everybody wish Rashanicus a happy birthday. They're in chat. Everybody say happy birthday to Rashanicus. We're doing it's crazy you're joining for the first time because we're not playing video games, which is what I would say predominantly I do on Twitch. We're doing TTRPG. So I'm so happy you're joining. I was trying to get it set up so I could have chat roll dice and it would affect it. Haven't figured that out yet. There's definitely a bot for it. I just didn't have enough time. Where are the mods? Can we pin Xavier's message? I'll pin it. I have so many pics that could never see the light of day of Sydney in the bathroom with the lights mostly off, huddled in the corner of the shower, eating soup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Like the weather.
You can split this money or
Thank
buy
you.
price a
Wait, what?
webcam. We love Sid and more stuff like this is neato. Merry something and happy holiday.
Oh my, Clorp. No, you fucking didn't. That is so generous. My freaking guy. Happy holidays. That's so nice. Clorp just tipped $100 and said you can split this money or buy price a webcam. We love Sid and more stuff like this is neato. Merry something, happy holiday. Clorp, that is so fucking sweet of you. Thank you, dude. I'm hoping to do more
I think
stuff.
I speak for Clorp when I say he would want me to receive an $100 gift from that and you to get none of it.
Huh, what an interesting...
I think I speak for Clorp.
What a sweet and humble holiday take that is on that. Where Clorp specifically said, you can split this money.
Yeah, but you gotta read between the lines, you know?
Uh-huh. Clorp, that is so sweet. And maybe I will get price a webcam That would be fun. But I definitely do want to do more of this. And when I told Price I wanted to do something TTRPG related, he was like, hell yeah, and super down. So hopefully more in the future.
Typically that was paraphrase. I don't say hell yeah, but I said something cooler. But yeah,
Sometimes you say hell yeah.
I don't think so. Do I? I don't think I've ever said hell yeah in my entire life.
Say it again. Let's see if it rolls off the tongue.
Hell yeah. That did feel natural.
That
That
felt
felt,
really
that felt
good.
really natural.
Wait, Price, look to your... Oh, shit. Look to your... No, the other way. Yeah, we don't...
Down?
Look to your right.
My right?
Yeah, you're right. Wait, and wave.
But my hand is not
There we go.
waved to the right. Are you making me wave at you? God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Say hell yeah, brother. That's what I always say.
Yeah, that's a Sydney quote.
Hell yeah, brother. I say brother a lot. I don't know if it's a Hulk Hogan thing or where that originated from.
It got way worse during Arc Raiders.
Oh, I say brother so much during Arc Raiders, and I really don't think
No,
that...
I do too.
I don't think the boys
I don't know what
like
else to
it.
call people.
I don't think the boys like
I
it.
don't know
when-
what else to call people.
But when I say it, I feel like they don't appreciate, like they don't actually think I'm one of the brothers.
That's true.
I say,
But
what's
I
up?
also
What's
feel
up, brother?
I feel like I would feel weird saying "Hey, sister" to a lady on the
You
game.
should not say
It would be so
You
weird.
should not say that. It already felt bad. It felt like you were stumbling over the word sister.
It felt weird.
Hey, girl.
It's
Hey,
natural
sister.
when it's only natural if I scream it in a British accent at you in game.
Sister.
Otherwise, it's just weird. Sister, please.
Brother, no. Shower beer. Okay. SN Jeff. Shower beer solid. I read somewhere that one mom's way to disconnect was to eat a cold orange as messy as possible in the shower so you don't get sticky. Wait, I kind of actually love that take. You don't peel it nice and stuff. You just like fucking go crazy on an orange in the shower.
That 100%, that's gonna be your next shower injury. Is you're gonna drop all the peel on the ground, you're gonna slip on the wet peels and crack your head.
No.
And Javi's gonna have to freaking drag you out, put some sort of like robe on, and then call an ambulance.
No.
100%.
Post Trout said, what TTRPG is on the agenda? And that TTRPG is called Someone Dies in This Elevator. I feel like I'm a choir teacher. It's called Someone Dies in This Elevator. And it's a 2-page short thing. I'm very curious. I've never played it. I barely looked it over because it seems really free form.
And just to be clear, I also haven't read it, but because you told me not to. I was going to read it, and you said not to.
Yeah, because I think we should be pleasantly surprised by what these roles are.
I feel like one of us has to read it, though.
Is this the Price face reveal? He doesn't look anything like his Tauren alchemist. Yeah, wait, you don't look any... What was your Tauren's name?
What?
Moo?
Tarnathan?
Tarnathan.
Moo? What the fuck?
I was thinking
Tarnathan.
Mary Lou's.
Tarnathan is exactly what I look like.
I don't know.
Wow. I spent probably 6 hours trying to get it exactly right, so that hurts a lot to hear.
You do look like your Speranza, the twins of Speranza. They're the closest we could get.
Yeah.
Junk Bucket. What's up, dude? You don't really need to read. I didn't read. Okay. I saw
Hell
someone
yeah.
play...
Reading is for nerds.
I saw someone play Someone Dies in This Forest, and I assume that is the same system. Oh, interesting. Haven't heard of that. Hey, is that a Tauren on the screen? I feel ruined. Now I have something in my mind when talking to Price. You know what? The mystery, guys, the mystery is gone, but that's okay. All right, let's get into it. I'm not sure if Kate's going to join, but I'll just start this, and if she ends up wanting to come in, I think we can just have her pop in. So let me put the elevator back over us, and I'll set some elevator music.
Can you win this game, or is it cooperative?
So I'll read it. Oh, bing! We're here at the 10th floor.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Someone dies in this elevator. A short, spoiler-driven TTRPG for 1 to 4 players and a 6-sided die. First, create your character. You can play as yourself if you wish. From here onwards, you refers to the character you are playing. The win condition is dying in an elevator. If you're playing as a group, take a moment here to introduce yourself, establish if your friends are strangers. When it comes time, you'll take turns rolling the dice. The dice roller does not have to personally decide the effect of their roll. This can and should be done as a group. Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Why does the call button say next level? Because this elevator only goes up, Spitfire. So who are we?
Who should we be?
Should
we be the twins?
The
twins of
Esperanza. We could literally be ourselves, but I think it's more interesting if we create something.
Yeah, that's true. Are there stats? Or are there attributes? Or it's literally just nothing?
No, there's no stat. Well, you know what? Maybe it would help us if we world build first. Should we roll to see what kind of elevator we're in?
I think we should roll as much as possible for as many things as possible.
I'm gonna roll the first D6, and this will be, you're in an elevator, let's find out which one. Roll once. If it's odd, roll again on the first line. If it's even, roll on the second. So let me roll and figure out if it's odd or even. Okay, odd. And yeah, guys, I got that fucking dice roller overlay. I figured it out. Price, do you want to roll a D6?
Yeah, I want to roll a D6. Yeah, I got a 3. What does that mean?
A 3. Okay. This is an elevator to the penthouse of a fancy skyscraper.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, to the penthouse specifically. So it's like one of those private elevators that
So dope.
only goes to the penthouse, and I assume directly to the lobby or like to the carport.
Yeah.
And
The classic hotel carport.
classic. No, I'm talking like luxury building, not a hotel.
What is a carport?
Like where
I guess I've just never heard that term before.
So there are some fancy ass buildings where people drive their cars into a garage within the building, and there's like elevators specifically to like your carport that you drive your car in that would go directly to your apartment.
What? How do you know about that?
Because sometimes fancy stuff shows up on my Instagram and I can't help but look because I'm like, imagine. Could you imagine?
Your own carport? Yeah, damn.
A carport is a gazebo for your car. You know what I mean. A garage. A garage. Sorry. If it's a freaking port and the car goes in it, let me live. Let me fucking live. So, yes, an express elevator to the penthouse of a fancy skyscraper. So we're both in the elevator. Who are you?
Now that I know there's a carport, I'm gonna be the carport attendant for sure.
Okay, perfect. I
care so much about it. I'm like so passionate though. I love this fucking job.
I regret saying carport. So you're the carport attendant, and I was like, I'm the maid. So I'm glad.
I can't believe we both low status ourselves so quickly.
It's like, you could be anything. It's a fantasy world. You could be anything you want to be. You're in a fancy skyscraper going to a penthouse. And I'm like, I don't live there. I'm the maid.
Well, to be fair, carport attendant is a fantasy job. Like, I don't think you can get that job in real life, but I have it now.
Well, honestly, also, Price loves to play Sims, like simulation games, and like if there was a carport attendant simulation game.
Oh my god. God, that would be amazing.
Oh, this also makes me think of the Courtney Barnett song, Elevator Operator, can you help me please? Don't jump, little boy, don't jump off that roof. You got your whole life ahead of you, you're killing your youth.
What the fuck? Is that a real song?
Yeah, it's a great song. It's like basically this guy.
She took such a crazy turn.
Yeah, she's Australian.
Okay.
But this guy loses like his motivation to go to work one day, and he's like taking this elevator up to like the top floor, and there's this old woman in the elevator, this like very rich old woman, and she's basically like, don't do it, don't jump. And he's like, I don't think I was gonna go jump, and she's like, don't do it. There is 100% valet simulator items.
Interesting.
Valet simulators on Steam. The maid gets the best starting items. She is OP. Okay, so we are in that type of elevator. What's your name? Tell me a little bit about yourself, carport attendant. Maybe we know each other.
Well, I'm sorry, I was distracted because
Are you
there is
looking
a
on
valet
Steam?
simulator. There is a valet simulator. Whoever said that was so spot on, it's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is great. I'm gonna have to revisit that. Who am I? Yeah, I'm gonna be, what's a good carport attendant name? I think Steve. I'm gonna be Steve the carport attendant.
Okay.
Or maybe in alliteration. Maybe I'll be Carl. I'm Carl. Carl the carport attendant.
Wow. Carl the carport attendant. And what's Carl's deal?
Carl, I mean, this is like, my father was a carport attendant and his father was a carport attendant. We've been carport attendants for this exact carport for like 10 generations.
How old is Carl?
Carl, I think this is my first day on the job, and I'm just so excited about it. Like,
This is your first
I'm finally gonna make my
day?
dad proud. Yeah, my dad's not proud of me, but if I do a good job here, he might be. you know?
Okay, so you thinking like first day, are you in your 20s or are you like 16?
No, like you would never let a 16-year-old be a carport attendant. I'm like a spry 23. I think
Okay.
that's good carport attendant age.
Did you go to college?
No, I went to trade school for carport attendants.
Carport attendants, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying Carl Port. Is his name Carl Port?
Yeah, his name was Carl Port. That's 100% accurate. I'm
And-
Carl Port, the carport attendant.
Carl Port, the carport attendant, 23 years old, inheriting this position. So didn't apply, basically inheriting it.
Oh no, yeah, this is passed down by family. Because there's also just the one car and the one carport. As we all know, that's our carport sport, of course. So we've been guarding this one spot for our entire generation of family.
Right, and I assume it's like multiple people have maybe lived in this building, in this
Oh
penthouse.
yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course. And we've seen all the different luxury cars. Back in the day when it was like crazy jalopies and shit, like we've seen it all.
Okay. Does Carl drive a car?
Oh no, God no, I couldn't afford a car. No,
Okay.
no. I walk 2 miles to work every day and then 2 miles home.
Great.
That's
Great.
not that bad.
Okay. I love it. Everyone's saying Nepo baby, perfect. Guys, it doesn't seem like a great position, but okay. He can't afford a car. Neither can I. But okay, so you're Carl Port, the carport attendant, in this elevator, and I think my name is Anna. She is very old. Not like, ancient, but she does feel too old to still be doing this job as a maid. She definitely looks tired, but she's nice. She's always nice when she sees anybody in the building. I think similarly to you, she's sort of been assigned this penthouse and has been like rehired and recommended by the previous tenants. So she's kind of kept this job, and I'm gonna be honest, she's not the best. She's not the best. She misses.
How is she always getting recommended?
I think part of it is because she's so old, they feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a sad thing.
Are you like married? Do you have children? Do you have family? Or are you just kind of sad and alone and old?
I think she has alluded to having had many things, which is giving the sad factor. People don't
That
want
is
to
giving a sad factor.
and people don't want to ask more questions, like, are they dead? Did they leave?
Yeah, right. When people are like, "Do you have kids?" and she's like, "I had kids." Like, okay.
That's pretty much her answer to everything is like, I had a husband, I had kids. She's a sympathy maid. Kai, you're here, yay. Exactly. Oh, Fantros. CSI sunglasses pull off. Yeah. Fantros, thank you for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Welcome. We got Junk Bucket back as a sub. We got Hannah Balls, Lazy Tit Anks, or Lazy T-Tanks? Lazy T-Tanks? Leggy RPG and Sarist. Welcome. Roddy Piper on Always Sunny. No, not anymore. Yes, exactly. I had kids. I had a husband. And she has sort of curly, kept short white hair. You would say she's in her late 70s. Maybe she's in her 80s. Always wears the same sort of outfit, and it's sort of an old school maid outfit. It's like a blue dress, a white apron, thick, chunky white sneakers, stockings. You can see her varicose veins through those stockings, though. They're not hiding anything. And overly done, like, lipstick. And my question is, do Carl and Anna get along?
I guess, is she like, Carl's like a excited young whippersnapper, so like it's like the classic like old dog young pup. Like, is she happy to have the excited young guy, or is it like, oh, fucking kill me now? Like,
I think Clorp said, is this going to be a love story? And I don't think so, but I do like the idea that perhaps Anna is like slightly inappropriate with all of the young people who work in this skyscraper. She just kind of, says things in passing, or, rubs their back. And or like squeezes, touches your cheek. And it's all in good fun. I don't think anybody is like feeling, hopefully uncomfortable. Does Carl dislike Anna because of that? Or is Carl like, she's an old lady and, she's sweet?
yeah, I think it's like half old lady is sweet and half like this is his first job. He doesn't even know what's normal. Like, maybe that's usual. Maybe that's how people behave at the office,
Okay, so he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand workplace harassment.
Yeah, and like his dad would have come home every day talking about like, oh, got another back rub today. So he's probably like, okay, yeah,
right.
this is normal. Like, this makes
right.
sense.
So Anna would also...
You've been back rubbing my family for generations.
Yeah, so Anna would have known your father too, actually.
Yeah.
Because she's pretty old. She's been working there. So that's interesting too. Maybe your dad kind of spoke about Anna and then you met her and you're like, oh yeah, she's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So how do you and I feel about being in this elevator? Clearly we're both going up to the penthouse. I'm going up to clean. Why are you going up from the carport area?
I think like huge turn, unfortunately, first day on the job and I biffed it. I just got a scratch on the car. So this is going to be a tough conversation. This is going to be a tough conversation, like really bad.
Okay,
really
so
anxious ride up.
I'm coming in feeling completely normal. This is another day, going into clean. You're feeling anxious. Let's say that I've been in the elevator from the ground floor. The doors open up. Oh, let me do the animation. Oh, I'm in the okay, so Anna's in the elevator. 10th
Nice.
floor is the carport.
Why is the carport on the 10th floor?
Shut up, because that's the animation. Bing! And then we see Carl Port walks in from the private carport that leads up to this one penthouse suite. And he looks distraught.
Yeah, so what'd you know? Oh, hey, Anna. Very freaking tough day on the job.
Don't
What time is it?
curse.
It's only 9 o'clock.
Don't curse.
Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Please don't soap out my mouth. My father told me you used to do that to him.
You're lucky I'm all out of soap. Just kidding. She pulls out a bar of soap. It's already off to an insane start. She says, you're lucky I need all of this for the bathroom. And she puts it
Oh, thank God.
back in her. She has like a rolling cart, a mini rolling cart. And she looks at you. Carl, you need a butterscotch? And she reaches into one of her pockets and pulls out two Werthers.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need a butterscotch. I'm gonna need a hard butterscotch tonight for sure.
She gives you one.
Today.
She takes one and pops it in her mouth. What's wrong?
Then I'll put it in my mouth too. I'm like, I scratched Mr. Frickin' Wilson's car. It's bad. It's real bad.
She almost spits her butterscotch out.
Oh God, is it bad? Is it worse than I thought?
You what?
It's so hard. You have to drive up 10 floors to get to the carport. it's so many turns.
And she kind of shakes her head knowingly. And all right angles.
Yeah, it's a crazy way to design it.
Mr. Wilson.
You'll understand.
Mr. Wilson is not a patient man.
Oh God, but he's a forgiving man. I'm surely.
Well, at times patience and forgiveness go hand in hand.
Oh, fuck! I wish I was dead.
What? Carl!
You don't understand. My father, he'll be so disappointed.
Oh. Your father, on the other hand, is a forgiving and patient man. I think he would understand. How bad's the scratch?
It's bad. It's the entire length of the car. I hit one of those right ankles just real unfortunately, you know.
Was it his Porsche or his Land Rover? Range Rover. What's the nicer one?
A Rolls Royce, are you trying to think of?
Sure.
It was the Rolls.
Back
It
in
was
my
the
day,
Rolls.
we only had the Model T. And then they came out with all of these other models. And they changed the name from just letters to long words like states and cities. Tahoe, what is that? And she
Is Tahoe a state?
puts another Werther's in her mouth.
you have two Werthers in your mouth, Anna? That's so many Werthers.
Do you want to practice? Do you want to practice?
Practice what?
She winks. And then,
Just having two Werthers in my mouth?
oh no, an ad is coming up on YouTube. Shut up, YouTube. She says, oh, the music is back. Hold on, I'll put it back. She says, do you want to practice telling Mr. Wilson? I've known him for many years. I could prepare you.
I don't know. I think my dad always says the best is to just do it right from the heart. I feel like practicing almost makes it lying.
Okay, suit yourself. And she.
Whoa, wait, what does he like though? Should I lie?
She turns back towards Carl, her face growing dark, the fluorescent lights of this elevator casting shadows in her wrinkled creases. And she leans in closer to you. You can smell the Werthers on her breath.
So strong.
Because her mouth is just full of two Werthers. She hasn't had time to eat them. They're loose. They're loose, rolling around and clinking against her teeth. And you see, as she leans in closer, you know, her makeup is so set into her wrinkles. And she opens her mouth. You can see the Werthers like rolling around as she talks and as her tongue moves. And she says, "You'll be all right." And she leans back. Let's roll. What else is in this elevator?
Oh shit.
So roll once if it's odd. I roll on one table. Roll once if it's even. Roll on the other. So let me roll again. And let's see. 6. So even. So Price, would you roll a d6?
Yeah, I bet I can get a 6 also. Oh, I got a 6!
A 6. Oh.
Is that good or bad?
Oh. Okay. So, the elevator doors open on another floor. I guess this is a private elevator, but you can get in on multiple floors.
Right, there's the door at the lobby. There's the door at the carport. Maybe there's a door at the spa. I assume there's a spa.
Oh, maybe this is the spa. Maybe. But you tell me, because on a 6 you rolled, the dice. Here's what else is in the elevator. The dice roller's father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. So sorry, again, it's Carl's father's brothers, so your uncles.
Yeah, what a crazy way to say that.
No, just wait. Your father's brothers, nephews, so one of your nephew's cousins, so one of your cousin's cousins, former roommate.
All right, yeah. So he walks in.
And
I say,
who is this?
This is Rick. Bad news on this guy. He is the spa attendant. And there's a little bit of bad blood. You know, he was He was the roommate of my distant relative, but they're a family friend. You know, in this family, they've been the spa attendants for generations upon generations at this building.
Oh.
And there's bad blood. You know, spa attendants don't get on with carport attendants. And they tried to make it work in that room, but it didn't work. And Rick he's not okay. He's impatient. He smokes cigarettes. And often he's rude to the elderly.
Oh.
So.
Maybe when Rick comes into the elevator, Anna gets shoved a little bit because her back is to the door. She's been talking to you, kind of engrossed in that conversation. Rick walks in, and Rick is lanky, tall, kind of like waifish, like he, could sort of blend into the background, but he's got dark black hair that kind of falls flat on his head. And maybe it's all like the steam and humidity and stuff, but he looks kind of like greasy, like the steam and the humidity in the spa, I mean. He looks kind of greasy. Kate! Elevator. Kate, do you want to join? We're on Discord. If you want to join in on this insane game, you can. You certainly can. Or I can have you roll from chat if you just want to roll dice. She said, okay, come into the Discord. Come into the Discord. Kate's in the Discord.
Oh no, should we change who just got on then or Kate, do you want to be Rick?
Kate can be another character. She's coming in. She's slowly turning on her headphones and her camera. I'll have to do another grab. Let me see if I can do another window capture. Can I do 2 of the same? Kate capture. Okay. Oh gosh. Don't look, guys. I have to do a bunch of. I have to edit it. Hold on. Don't look.
Yikes.
Hello.
Crop. Kate.
Hi. I don't know if I'll show my face. I just showered.
Oh.
It's actually perfect time.
No
Looking good.
problem.
So clean, and none of you guys deserve to see me in such a clean state.
She's so clean. She's shiny.
I'm so shiny.
Okay, so no worries. You do not have to. I won't put on the camera thing then. And honestly, less work for me because I would have to do that whole thing again. Okay, Kate. Welcome to the elevator that we're in.
Wow.
This is a game that's heavy roleplay rules, like basically no rules. It's called Someone Dies in This Elevator. You create your character. You can even play as yourself. There's no character sheet. There's no nothing. You just kind of create a character. And then you roll dice. There's tables. And the win condition is dying in an elevator. We've established so far the elevator that we're in is an elevator to the penthouse of a fancy skyscraper.
Ooh.
Price is playing Carl Port, who is the carport attendant of the person who lives in this penthouse. And he is currently riding the elevator up to tell Mr. Wilson, the owner, that he has scratched his car, driving it into the carport.
Oh, no.
Not a good day for Carl Port. Carl Port is 23 years old and inherited the job through his family. His dad worked at the carport. His grandfather worked at the carport. I am playing Anna, who is an elderly maid who is also on her way up to the penthouse to clean. She has been working for various owners of the same penthouse. She keeps getting recommended by the previous families, but it's probably because they feel kind of bad, kind of sad for her. She always talks about things in the past tense when asked about, were you ever married? And she'll say things like, oh, I had a husband. I had children. So she's not a good maid. She's not that good at cleaning, but she does keep getting hired back.
And also canonically, as Sydney brought this up, I don't know why, but that she's inappropriate to the younger staff.
Oh, she's inappropriate to the younger staff. It's a lot of touching their shoulders and squeezing their cheeks. So we've already done that role play, me and Bryce.
Oh, no.
But as Price said, Carl, this is like his first day on the job, basically, and he doesn't understand workplace harassment, so it's fine.
So it's okay.
So it actually doesn't matter. So anyway, you can create a character who also fits into this world if you want to, like, you could live in the penthouse, you could work at this building, or you could be entirely unrelated, but the point is you are in the elevator with us.
Okay. Am I gonna get in the elevator at like a floor, or am I?
We can totally have you enter. In fact,
Okay.
maybe we change who Rick was. We just had Rick
Yeah.
entered, but we'll re-roll this, or we'll redo this. So let's say that the dice rollers' fathers, brothers, nephews, cousins, former roommate is whoever Kate will now bring into the elevator as bing, the doors open. And this is Carl Port's fathers, brothers, nephews, cousins, former roommates. So pretty estranged, but maybe you know Carl Port in some fashion.
Yeah.
Maybe you came here to see him. Maybe it's entirely unrelated and it's a surprise that they're both here. But
Well,
who
she
do
walks in with a tiny little long-haired chihuahua, and she's like on her phone,
perfect?
and she's got headphones on, and she looks up, and she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Anna."
And Anna looks down, and who is this?
Her name is Vanessa.
Hanessa with an
Did you
H.
say Hanessa?
Vanessa.
Vanessa? Is it Hanessa Vanessa?
But I was coming up with it immediately, so I said Vanessa, but it's Vanessa.
It's Vanessa. It's Vanessa. Okay. The scrap savant says Carl's her ex. We don't know that. We don't know that. Okay, so Vanessa, and how does Anna know Vanessa? You seem to know Anna.
Well, you would know she's the dog walker. You see her
Oh.
with the chihuahua. Yeah.
Of course.
but
And
what
now-
floor am I coming in on?
Well, the dog
Above
port.
10.
The dog port, which is
The dog port.
above the carport.
So we're talking like a 15th floor dog port.
Yeah, there's an indoor-outdoor dog run that you can literally.
Yes.
You don't even have to leave the building. It's crazy they have a dog walker because all you do is take the dog down.
Yeah. It's such a
Um,
cushy job. He pays her like $30 to come in and just like bring the dog a few floors down. Stay inside, basically. It pees inside on like fake grass.
Yes, it's all fake grass. It's like a fake.
You only get $30.
I don't know how much. I don't know what a good price is. $50, $100.
How much could it cost?
$100.
How much could it cost? $10?
I used to walk dogs, but it was a long time ago.
30 port per dog.
Yeah.
And there's only one long-haired Chihuahua. That's Mr. Wilson's dog, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the dog's name?
Pork.
Pork?
Yes. Pork.
Anna looks down at Vanessa, who has headphones on, sunglasses on. I imagine Vanessa's almost in like an early 2000s Juicy Couture outfit. Low-rise Juicy sweatpants and one of those hats that Britney Spears would wear a lot that's like, it has like a brim, but it's almost like a beret on the top. It's like kind of
Yeah.
floofy.
Oh my god.
Very 2000s. So she looks down at Vanessa, long blonde hair, and Anna again is like late 70s, early 80s, very old, wearing her maid outfit. It's like a blue kind of frock dress with an apron. Maybe she already has her yellow gloves on, her latex gloves, wearing really chunky sneakers. And she says, "Oh, Vanessa. Hello, pork. Hello, pork. Hello, pork." And she kind of like waggles her finger at this long-haired Chihuahua. Is Pork friendly?
Like, he's a nervous dog. But you know,
Mm.
if Chihuahuas like bark at you, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, right.
He probably knows Anna.
Okay. So she's
And also, if we're keeping track, Anna has 2 Werthers in her mouth right now.
oh yes, Anna has 2 Werther's
She just keeps adding more
butterscotch
Werthers.
candies in her mouth. So she says, "Hello, Pork. Hello, Pork. Hello, Pork. Vanessa, how was Pork today?"
Oh, you know, good. A couple little poops, a little pee. He tried to hump the neighbor's dog, but
Which
just how it goes.
which one?
And-
Which dog?
the little Shih Tzu that's named Ladybug.
Oh, and she swallows one of her Werther's whole. You can like see it travel through her throat. Oh, Ladybug. I don't like that dog. That dog is always barking at me.
Yeah, no one likes Shih Tzus.
No one likes Shih Tzus.
And the dog starts growling at Carl, probably.
Yeah, the dog starts growling at Carl. And I was about to say, so when Vanessa comes in, there's a question that says, how do you react to the discovery of this person or thing? And how does this change the experience of the elevator ride? Would you say you're safer or less so than before? Has anyone died yet? No.
Oh my
Then
God.
let's continue.
Almost died.
So I think upon seeing Vanessa, Anna feels safer in the sense that now there's another woman in the elevator. You know, she likes Carl, but doesn't think that if, you know, something bad were to happen, that maybe Carl would be the strongest person in the elevator. So she feels like strength in numbers. And also, she doesn't know Carl that well. Carl is new to the...
Even though Anna was just harassing Carl, Carl is the problem.
I do like that I'm coming into this blind because I feel like maybe Vanessa feels like the weird tension that you're referencing right now. She's like looking at Carl and Pork's growling at him. Like, "Argh." She's like, Pork, stop it. And,
No, it's okay. Dogs hate me. They don't like me. It's my soul, I think.
Carl, this is Vanessa. Vanessa, this is Carl. Carl works in the carport.
No, Vanessa, I don't know if you remember me, but you used to live with my distant cousin.
Who's that?
My distant cousin, Tarl.
Your distant cousin Tarl?
Yeah, you guys used to be roommates. I don't know if he ever talked about me.
Tarl.
Or...
Oh, it must have been that one time that I was living in that house and I had like 10 roommates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tarl likes to collect those roommates for sure.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you two know each other.
He was cool.
Yeah, like Tarl.
Yeah, Tarl's cool.
Anna's watching
Thanks.
this and she thinks like maybe there's a spark here. And she's like misreading the room entirely, misreading the elevator entirely. So she like awkwardly steps out of between you guys and like moves to the side so that you two are now standing next to each other. And she says, Carl is working in the carport driving the fancy cars now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's yeah. It's not a big deal. It's a lot of trust is placed in me, but I've already ruined the trust. I've already scratched the car. It's kind of a bad first day.
what? And she like pulls her sunglasses down and takes a look at you like, you scratched a car. Which car was it?
Oh God, it was the Rolls Royce. Anna also freaked out. Is this a big deal? Is this gonna be
She
worse than I
pushes
thought?
you and she goes, shut up. You're kidding.
What the fuck? Carl is like weak and caught off guard. He just falls to the ground on the elevator floor.
You're just like Tarl. You're definitely related to him.
Vanessa, why?
I would say that maybe Carl is feeling less safe than before.
I'm feeling less safe than I've ever felt before in my life.
I'm gonna roll a die because something is gonna happen. Let's see what happens. Rolling die on screen. Oh, 5. Okay, I rolled a 5. You hear a scream from just outside the elevator. So
Are the
sudden,
doors closed?
the doors are closed, and I think, let me see if I can change to creepier music. Oh yeah, that's a little creepier. Is that loud enough? Yeah. We hear a scream from outside, and the next questions are, what do you do about this? Is this person that you discovered, Vanessa, entering, like, are they making things worse or are they helping? So I think this was like 2 floors up from where Vanessa got on. Not much time had passed. This elevator is slow. And these floors have really high ceilings. So it takes a while to get from floor to floor. It's like longer than usual. This building's really fancy, guys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we hear this scream. What does the scream sound like, Kate?
It sounds like
I think your mic
What?
auto.
No, I did like I put my like arm over my face and tried to do like a muffled, like deep voice.
Oh, okay. So it's like a deep scream, not like a high pitched feminine scream. Okay, so it's like a
And it's, like,
deep.
muffled.
Okay. I think Anna doesn't hear it. She's a bit older than you guys, and she doesn't quite react. But how do you two react?
Well, Carl's got a bit of a cowardly streak in him, so he says, "Guys, I don't think we should intervene in whatever that is. The best thing to do in an emergency is get away from it. You know."
What happened?
Well, the elevator's
did
not
you-
going to stop, right?
I don't know. Does the elevator stop when it hears a scream? This is a very fancy elevator.
Should I press the emergency stop button?
No, no, Anna, no.
Press it or don't press it?
Don't press it.
No, don't press it.
Press it?
No.
No, don't press it.
Her like yellow glove is hovering over the emergency stop button.
And then Carl like goes out to like move her hand away and just accidentally knocks her finger right into the emergency stop button.
You feel a lurch as the button is accidentally pressed, and the elevator stops hard, like, "Urgh," and you kind of get the stomachy elevator stomach feeling of "Ooh," going up and down. We're now between floors,
Shit.
and the light is sort of like flickering a little bit now. And she says, "Why'd you press that?"
You were gonna press it. I'm trying to stop you.
What is going on? You two are acting weird. Are you in love?
Anna, what? And Vanessa's like starting to like hyperventilate. She's like, "Oh my god, I already hate this elevator. And now we're stuck in here. Oh my god, does anyone have any gum?"
I think all we have is words.
Let me see. Yeah, Anna digs in her pocket and pulls out like 3 more warm butterscotch candies.
No, it has to be gum. I can't breathe without gum. My gum's upstairs. I left it in the room.
I think Pork is wriggling now, trying to get out of your arms as he feels like fear. He's getting nervous, and he wriggles out and kind of like flops onto the floor and is like pawing at the elevator door now. How is everybody feeling?
I'm starting to panic. I'm starting to panic real bad. I'm like fucking pacing back and forth, and I just start sitting down with my fucking head in my hands, cradling it back and forth.
Definitely scared. Is there like a call button on this elevator? Because if there is, I think that Vanessa presses it.
Sure. Yeah, let's say that there is a call button. You press it, and now, do you want to press it? Is that what you want to do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you press it, and immediately the lights in the elevator go into like emergency light mode. So now there's like a red,
Oh my god.
a red hue along with these fluorescents. It's almost like this like white, green, and red hue in the elevator, making everybody look pretty gruesome and like kind of terrified. And maybe, you know, you're starting to sweat a little bit. I mean, this is a nice building. There is air, but you're getting that claustrophobic feeling now that the elevator has stopped moving, and it just feels like the temperature has risen already like 5 degrees. You press this call button, and
You want to
there's
see something crazy? Look at this.
what? Oh,
Make my fucking light
wait!
red.
I'll make mine. Hold on, I'll make mine red.
This is good elevator design. The call button turns on the emergency light.
Right. and
Yeah,
turns off
now-
the airflow.
Now it's
Yeah.
now it's
It cuts
real.
off all the airflow.
Now, Kate, make yours red too.
Okay. Made mine red.
Kate's like in bed. She's like not even at her computer. She's just like on her phone. So yeah, this kind of emergency lighting comes on, and you hear, it's not like a ringtone, like from a phone, but you do hear this like.
Vanessa, you should talk to them.
Okay.
Tell them we heard a scream. Vanessa,
God.
answer the phone.
Oh my god, no one's answering.
And you hear a deep voice say, "Elevator operation, 74th and 5th. How can I help you?"
Oh my god. Mark. It's Vanessa. We're stuck in the elevator. We're at floor. What floor are we in between? Do we know?
Do you know the elevator operator?
Yeah, but like only casually.
Anna perks up. Do I
not a
sense
big deal.
jealous? Do I sense jealousy?
Anna, you're misreading the
Elevator
situation.
operators make good money.
Mark says, "Who is this?
It's Vanessa.
What location are you at?"
I can make up a number.
You can make up any number.
Okay. I think we're somewhere between like floor 34 and 40. I'm not sure.
You hear like typing, and it says, "What was your name again?"
Oh my God, Vanessa.
Do you
Uh,
really know this guy, Vanessa? It seems like he doesn't know you.
You
Shut
hear
up, Carl.
you hear
Sorry,
more
Vanessa.
more typing, and he says, "Vanessa?"
Yeah. Hi.
And then you hear your own voice say what you said first. Like it was repeating back the first thing you said when the call happened. So you hear, "Hello, this is Vanessa? Mark?"
I feel like she would initially think it's some sort of like feedback thing happening with the elevator, and she would just be like, "Hello? Hello?"
And then you hear that deep voice again say, "Vanessa."
Yes, Mark. Yes. Oh, I love when you talk to me like that. It's me. Help me. I also heard her scream.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, how's the call going? Are they coming to help Vanessa? Are they coming to help?
I'm sure you can hear this, right? Like it plays over the speakers.
And then
This is over the
and
speaker.
then there is a hard, and then the line goes dead.
Mark?
And so next on this, you take the same number that I had rolled before for this next thing. So there's rolling happening. It was a 5. And simultaneously almost as that long drawn out like Vanessa, right as the dead line happens, you hear frantic knocking on the elevator door.
Is it coming from the front, or like sometimes they have doors up on the ceiling?
No, it is from nice try, Vanessa. It is from the elevator doors on the other side. And you're pretty sure you're between floors, and you hear this frantic like pounding on metal from the other side of those doors.
Carl, get the door.
What do you mean get the door? What does that mean? What do you mean?
No.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to open it?
I think Pork starts barking at the door.
Pork is absolutely barking at the door. Pork is like scratching his paws. So, you know, in this kind of reddish and the fluorescent lighting, you hear the pounding on this door. You hear Pork scratching at the interior of this door. Everything is kind of like echoing in this metallic elevator. And Anna is putting more Werthers into her mouth. She's eating more and more Werthers.
Anna, you have to stop with too many Werthers. Carl is full on freaking out. I'm gonna go up to like all the buttons on that are available and just like slam every button like as hard as I can. Every single fucking one.
Okay, you hit all of the buttons. What is Vanessa doing?
I think she's trying to prevent Anna from overdosing on Werthers because this has happened before. And we had to call the nurse, and we can't call the nurse while we're stuck in the elevator.
The nurse who also works full time in the building, of course. Of course. We all work here. Yes, I think Anna has started to choke on one of the Werthers in the panic of you two just like absolutely panicking. And you see her sort of like hitting her chest as her mouth is just chock full of Werthers. Like, and she is like hitting her chest. What are you doing?
As I'm hitting buttons, I'm screaming to Vanessa. I'm saying, you have to get her to stop eating the Werther. She's having too many Werthers.
Okay, I learned this once in my babysitting class. I think I know how to do the Heimlich. And she like gets behind her and she starts like trying to position.
Wait, be careful. She's like 80 years old though.
Kate, do you have any dice near you?
Let me get my dice. Hold on.
Oh, I have a feeling this isn't gonna go well for Anna.
Okay.
Fucking
I've
thrilled
got the
woman.
dice.
Kate, would you please roll a d6?
Okay. 6?
6. Okay, I was gonna say on a low roll something bad would happen. I'll say on the 6. Are you trying to give her the Heimlich?
Yeah, I'm imagining she's like choking on the Werthers, so like getting behind and trying to Heimlich them out.
Okay, yes. I will say on a 6, you do the Heimlich. You did learn this in school, in Babysitter's Club. What did you say?
Babysitter's class.
In Babysitter's
I have
class.
a
Sorry.
certificate.
Babysitter's class. You give the Heimlich, and with rocketing velocity, Anna shoots a Werther's directly into Carl's head. Carl, will you roll a d6?
Oh, no. Oh, God. A 2? Is that bad?
A 2. You're bleeding. It split. It hit you so hard, and it's candy, you know, but it was kind of sharp on impact. And with the velocity, it just split your skin on the side of your temple, on your forehead. And head wounds bleed a lot, so it's not like you're dying, but like there is suddenly a gush of blood, and it is coming down your face. It's in your eye. It's dripping onto the ground. There's still this banging happening on the outside of this door. Pork is now licking the blood on the ground. Pork is like,
What the fuck?
you just hear like inside the elevator.
Wilson's gonna kill me. Not again.
And I'm fucking screaming. I'm saying, I'm dying. I'm bleeding. What's happening?
Let's roll again because it says, what happens? What do you do? How do you die? Oh, you're still alive? Let's roll again, see what happens. 2. Oh, what? Okay. This is all happening, and then suddenly it gets freezing cold. The temperature, something must have broken, like something must have turned off, because the temperature just starts to drop. And suddenly you feel as if it is below freezing, and it starts snowing in this elevator. There is precipitation in the elevator, and it starts snowing. I think Anna, immediately you notice in her frail old age, starts taking off her gloves. And then you see she's taking off her shoes. She starts to take off her stockings. And she's kind of smiling. And you hear her muttering, oh, it's too hot in here. It's too warm. I'm too warm. And she starts taking off her dress. What are you guys doing?
I'm like getting woozy now. I think not even from blood loss, just the sight of blood. I'm just like a little freaking baby. I'm like sitting down. I'm woozy. Oh, Vanessa, you gotta stop. Anna's freaking out. You gotta stop. I feel so cold.
Vanessa puts the hood up on her Juicy Couture sweater, and she also luckily has like the ankle boot Uggs on, so like I think she's gonna be good for a second.
Perfect.
She's trying to prevent Anna from like disrobing anymore. She's like, Anna, no, what are you doing? Stop!
Do you like physically try to stop her? Are you trying to like get her to put the clothes back
like
on?
if she's trying to like take off her shirt or dress, I like try to pull it back on her or hold it on her.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna roll a d6. Let's see. A 5. Yeah, I think Anna shoves you. With surprising strength. She is clearly not in her right mind, going through obviously like hypothermia. She's delusional. She shoves you. Can you make a d6 roll?
OMG. 1.
Oh no. I mean, the point of the game is to die in the elevator, and I think
Can't wait to win.
Vanessa, when you're shoved, not only did it start snowing in this elevator, so there is snow It's slippery, it's wet. There is also the blood from Carl's head that is really slick on the ground, and is maybe freezing and like mixing with the snow, turning into like an icy, slushy mix. So you slip, and in avoiding stepping on Pork or hurting Pork, you instead fall badly, and you smash your head into like the metal railing that's inside the elevator to hold on to, and you fully knock yourself out. Like, you are bleeding profusely. You hit your head hard, and fall as your blood starts to pool out. And Carl, the blood is pooling out and touching you. Like it is like you're sitting and you feel warm creep under your thighs on the ground as you're sitting, and you look, and it is Vanessa's blood.
Oh, all right. Now I'm panicking, and I'm even more woozy, and I'm just muttering to myself. I'm like, gotta cauterize the room. Gotta cauterize the wound. Does she have is there like a hairspray or what, like an aerosol and fucking Anna's pools and cleaning equipments?
Oh,
something, right?
Definitely. She's got Lysol spray. She's got other cleaners that are aerosol sprays. And as that's happening, as soon as Anna had shoved Vanessa off, Anna is again fully undressing. She is fully nude, stark naked, 80-year-old who is like clawing at the snow and now blood on the ground, and laying down and spreading out and just saying like, it's too hot in here. And she looks completely out of it. You see her aerosol cans are on her rolling cart.
Okay, so I'm like muttering to myself. I'm like, okay, one problem at a time. I grabbed the aerosol, and I had brought a really, really like nice little matchbook to give to Mr. Wilson, just like with his monograms, like to really set myself apart, really like up my game.
Before you scratch the car.
Before I scratched the car, yeah, that's sort of like, I was hoping the matchbook maybe even would help after that too. But and I know a trick or two, so I go up to Vanessa and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fix the wound, don't worry. And I just like aerosol spray a lit match, try to cauterize the wound. I was like, gotta stop the bleeding.
So you immediately create a spray of fire. It's not like it ignites everything, because again, it was like snowing, but it absolutely ignites Vanessa's hair, and her juicy couture sweater. And with that also, like, you were standing pretty close, and you're holding the match, close to the can. I think there is absolutely a kickback when you release that the fire and oxygen get sucked right into the can, and I think explode. As you spray, there is an explosion, as Carl becomes many, many pieces of Carl. And spray throughout this elevator. And as that happens, the door opens on the 83rd floor, Mr. Wilson's apartment. And Pork, covered in blood and viscera, and maybe his tail is a little singed, trots out of the elevator into the apartment and like shakes off, and you see these droplets kind of spray onto the beautiful and pristine white wall and like whitewashed floor as Pork walks into the apartment. And that is the end of that run of someone dies in this elevator. What a weird game. Do you guys want to play again?
That's so funny. Yeah, I guess it'd be cool to play from the beginning.
We'll do like a quickened version. I was kind of dragging out parts just because I didn't know how long this was going to take. But it really is. I put the PDF in the general chat of the Discord, Kate, if you want to peek at it. But it really is like, there's nothing. Everything is made up, and then you just roll on tables every once in a while to progress the death that is supposed to happen. But that's really fun. Amaz, thank you for the rec. That is really easy to just do with some TTRPG minded friends. You definitely, it's more of an improv game. You definitely have to be down to clown, because there is no stats to rely on. I feel like if I tried this with some other friends, I think they would struggle. But not with you guys.
Not with you guys.
Stats.
I don't even want stats. I think
I
those
fucking love stats.
I think
This
those
I really had to
bog me
struggle through
down.
this.
No, I like stats in certain cases, but I do love a free for all improv game. Let's do it again. Let's fucking run that shit back. And see if
You're
we
gonna
can
run that shit back.
let's see if we can get a completely different outcome. Oh, back to the happy elevator music.
Wait, canonically though, did Vanessa and Anna also die?
Yes, I should say canonically,
Yeah.
if it wasn't the explosion, Anna was gonna die of that hypothermia anyway.
I can't believe she died bald.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
Yeah, the saddest thing is that she died bald, probably. People keep calling her Hanessa in chat.
I saw someone said Vanessa Bezos.
Vanessa Bezos?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone dies in this elevator. If you're just tuning in, maybe you missed the beginning. It's called Someone Dies in This Elevator, a short spoiler-driven TTRPG for 1 to 4 players, and a 6-sided die. So first off, you're going to create your character. You can play as yourself if you wish. From here onwards, you refers to the character you're playing as. The win condition is dying in an elevator. Oh, thank you for the hydrate ender bean. Thank you, dude. My nice big water tumbler. So wait, why is the elevator like that? I missed it.
Why is it like that?
Roshanicus, you're gonna see. There's no reason why it's like that. It's just what we rolled. There's literally no reason. Okay, so we can make up our characters. Price and I rolled first to see what kind of elevator we were in, Kate, because that kind of helped us. Do you want to do that?
Yeah,
I
let's
like
do that.
Okay. Kate, I'll roll to see which list we're rolling on. 4, even. Okay. Kate, give me a D6 roll.
A D6. Okay. 1.
A 1. Okay. Wow, this is going to be wildly different.
Okay.
We are on a moving platform at a magic school.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
fucking go.
Magic school. Magic school. Okay.
School.
Magic school. All right. So it says create your character if you're playing as a group. Take a moment to introduce yourself. Establish if you're friends or you're strangers. So we can make up our characters. We are on a moving platform at a magic school. Let me think. Okay, when I think magic school, I think Harry Potter. When I think of the magic, moving platform, I think of like the staircases. Maybe we're on, instead of an elevator, maybe we're on like a forever rising like escalator type of thing, but more magical. Or like the clear elevator, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What do you guys?
Well, magic is science, but
Okay, I'm just giving idea. What do you think the magic moving platform?
I like it.
is?
I like magic escalator.
Okay.
Can we do it in escalator? Is that okay? Are there rules even?
I mean, it literally says a moving platform at a magic. We could do magic disc, like it could be D&D style, and we could be on like the floating disc.
Oh, like the Baldur's Gate one that we all fell off that time.
Yeah, because it had a bug.
Is it a bug?
That
yeah.
was rough.
Yeah, I like that. A flying disc.
Yeah, people. Gratuitous D says levitating platform, like in a video game. It's a platform to Egyptian heaven at magic school. At magic school. Magic carpet. Stay on brand. Make it a part of the strength of 1,000 adventure path for Pathfinder 2nd edition. Magician circle. Okay. Yeah. Why don't we do like a floating disc of sorts? This is how we get around at magic school.
Yeah. This is like a huge, huge building. It's so big.
Yeah, and these floating discs, if you were to look, it's almost like flight paths. They all travel all the time simultaneously. They go up and down. They go vertical. They go, or that's also up. They go diagonal is what I was gonna say. But they can travel many different ways. It's not just straight up and down like an elevator. You guys inspired by magic school? Who do you
Yes.
think you are?
I am. hate to low status myself again, but I think I want to be really bad at magic. Really just like bottom of the barrel, like worst in
God,
the class.
This is classic Price improv.
Classic.
Oh my
Price.
god, are we partners on like a project or something?
Oh.
There's on a project, yes.
Okay.
Project team.
I like that. Are we going to present the project now?
Oh yeah, it's fucking presentation day like right now, and I don't think we're ready. Like I
Okay.
don't think we're done.
Am
Oh, no,
I
we're not.
am I also on the project? Are we a group of 3?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I don't know. I could be like a teacher. I could be a teacher. I could be a
And
freaking
you could be a
cat.
teacher, like
It's magic.
you want to be a magic hat.
I don't
You could be
know.
a magic hat.
I
You
don't
gotta be a
know. I
magic
don't
hat.
know. No, let's do we're all grouped. We were all grouped up to do this presentation at magic school. And what's the name of that magic school? I think it's like something, you know, for gifted magicians.
The
Yeah.
Billy Goat Academy of Sorcery.
For gifted magicians.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Billy
Perfect.
Goat Academy for Billy Goat Academy. Wait, what?
The Billy Goat
for
Academy of
sorcerers gifted
Sorcery.
magicians?
The Billy
Of sorcery for gifted magicians.
And we'll all say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The Billy
The
Goat
Billy Goat
Academy of
Academy of
Sorcery for
Sorcerers
gifted
gifted
magicians.
magicians.
Yeah, I'm so proud to go here.
Nailed it. And that would be, what's the acronym? Is Billy Goat one word?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I would say it's 2 words.
All right, so the
'Cause you can have a goat.
BGA.
the BGAS of Sorcery, GM.
Wait. Where did the A come from?
Billy Goat Academy.
Academy. Okay, fuck. Billy Goat Academy.
BGA
Short.
BGAS gifted musicians, gifted magicians, GM.
BGA.
It's Bagasm.
I was trying to sound it.
It's Bagasm.
It's Bagasm.
Bagasm. DZ on TV said, "Bro, I wish I got into Bagasm." Oh, you didn't get your Bagasm letter? Uh-oh.
Sad. Very sad.
Sad. We all got our Bagasm letters when we turned 16. I
Yeah.
think I'm playing the nerd. His name is Kelvin. He's always Bryce, you're laughing for a different reason.
For a different
For a different reason. He always wants to do his best. He's been pretty upset that we were grouped together, knowing that. And what was your name,
Fair.
Price?
My name is Robbledat Shixby.
Robbledat Shixby. Is that your first name?
That's my first and last name. Robbledat is my first name. Shixty is my last name.
Shixty. Robbledat Shixty.
You know,
And then your name is Melvin or
Kelvin.
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 He sort of like talks like this. His name is Kelvin. And
That's so funny. That's your Kelvin voice every time.
I've been studying longer than you two have probably even known of magics. And he
Wow.
says things like, he says stuff like this a lot. It's like pretty insulting.
And we're all like 16, right? We're like
Yes,
fucking
yes, we are all
kids.
the same age. In fact, I think Kelvin's a little older, and whether or not he got held back or what the deal with that is, like, unknown. Yeah, DZ on TV. Kelvin's kind of an asshole. Oh, Audacity just let me know there's a new version available. Thanks, Audacity. Don't tell me that. I'm busy.
So update it now.
I'm not gonna update it now. And Kate, who are you? I already forgot Price's goddamn name.
Robbledat Shixby. But you can call me Rob. That's okay.
Robbledat, Kelvin, and
Robbledat Shixty.
And Esmeralda. So I
Yeah,
also
good.
immediately was like, ooh, I want to be like bad at wizardry. But instead, I think that she's going to be like a rich kid's, like some donor of the school, their child. And
Like a
Oh.
legacy.
she has like some naturally gifted abilities. She's not as smart as Kelvin. She's not as bad as Rob, but like she doesn't really try that hard. She doesn't need to. She's gonna get a good grade, and she's gonna make sure you get that good grade for her. So her name's Esmeralda, She's got like medium, long brown hair. And yeah.
I think
Okay, so both Esmeralda and Rob have done literally zero work. And
Yeah.
Esmeralda has the confidence, and Rob has just the lack of ability.
Robbledat has been probably the worst, Esmeralda second. And Kelvin has done most of the work, but also set the precedent up that he didn't trust you guys to do any of the work. So like it was a real catch-22. He did
Yeah, that's not on me.
No, he did do all of the work, and he is kind of an asshole. So yeah, you're riding on this floating disc together to present this project to the class. And Kelvin is sort of running you through what the fucking presentation is because you guys don't even know what it is. And again, being real assaholic, he's like, Esmeralda, all you have to do is stand there. I would suggest maybe you talk a little less.
As you're talking, she's like on the LG flip phone equivalent of like sending an owl to like her friend or something, like while you're talking.
She's literally sending like memes via owl.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like.
No problem, Kelvin.
I think the LG flip phone equivalent would be literally sending an owl, and then the nicer one would be like a sending stone. So maybe every so often, like an owl is coming back to you and flying away again as we're on this floating disc.
It's somehow still owls, but also electronic.
Yeah, it's like clockwork owls. So then he looks towards Robbledat.
Yeah, Rob. Hey, Calvin. You know what part can I do? I can do the intro. I can do the greeting. I can say hello.
He has like a stack of sort of like index cards, and he goes, "Okay, yeah. Why don't you sort of do the introduction?" And he hands you the cards, and it says, "Principles of Magic." We're like first year students, and it says "Principles of Magic and the Dangers Within," and this whole presentation is about how you shouldn't use magic outside of school, and magic needs to be controlled, and it can get out of hand pretty quickly, and like it's like a basic 101 course that we're in about the dangers and the misuse of magic. Maybe the class is called Misuse of Magic 101.
Yeah, this is like the first time seeing this card, so I like have a little. I'm taking it back. I'm like, wait. Are there bad things that can happen from magic? What?
And
can I get hurt from this?
Kelvin, like a sitcom, like slaps his forehead and comically like looks to camera, breaks the fourth wall, and he says, "Robbledat, seriously, Robbledat, seriously, you need to get your shit together." You've never heard
Kelvin. I'm sorry.
You've never heard Kelvin curse before. And he looks toward Esmeralda as the owl lands again on you, and he hands you a card. And the card literally just says, "Point to screen."
Point to screen. Is that good?
Hold on, we just gotta
No.
tip.
Esmeralda, I think.
Like the weather. Oh, thank you,
Here is
Clorp.
some money to pay Kate. Now everyone gets money.
Clorp, oh my gosh. Clorp is literally funding this TTRPG episode single-handedly. I will be Venmoing you, Kate, because Clorp just tipped so that you can also get paid. That is so sweet, Clorp. Thank you, dude.
Should we include his name in the school's name?
Oh,
Should we
Clorp.
insert it?
Clorp, do you want to send us a name and we'll include it in the Billy Goat Academy of Sorcery for Gifted Magicians, which is Begasm? Do you want us to include something in the name? Oh, Professor Clorp. Amaz, that's a good idea.
Could be our teacher, yeah.
Oh, Professor Clorp, yeah.
Professor Clorp. Obviously, Professor Clorp. So, yes, Esmeralda, you point. You say, "Is that good?" And Kelvin says, "Yes, that's fine. Honestly, I think Professor Clorp will be happy with anything we submit. I don't think he had high hopes for you two."
Are you sure you
Yeah,
don't
this is
wanna say
actually
anything else?
this is gonna be my first time going to class, Calvin. I hope that doesn't affect us.
Kelvin groans. "What did you say, Esmeralda?"
I feel like I'm being underutilized here. Are you sure you don't want me to say anything else? I mean, I'm really good at pointing, but...
He flips through the cards and he hands you another one that just says, "The end. Thank you, everyone."
think my dad would really appreciate it if I seemed to have more of a role in this presentation.
Esmeralda, I did have one note. I feel like you said out loud points at screen, but that's gotta be stage direction, right, Kelvin? That's not spoken. That's not spoken.
Kelvin is like facing away from you guys, staring into like sort of the abyss as the disc floats, and he turns around. Yes, Esmeralda, that was meant to be an action, not repeated out loud.
Oh,
Do you want to try it again while we have time?
sure.
Did you say it out loud? It sounded nice.
And she says to herself under her breath, points at screen. And then she like flings her finger out and like, I don't know, almost hits one of you.
Well, Kelvin almost steps off the disc, which you all know would be instant death. You would be vaporized. That's the world we live in, baby. It's magic, but it's dangerous. And that's why this class is so important for first years.
That's why the class is so important.
So let's take a moment. We share how we feel about being on the elevator, what's brought us here together. I think we solved that.
Yeah.
Kelvin is feeling anxious for the presentation, hoping that you two don't screw it up. How are you feeling as we ride this floating disc?
I think it will be
I'm
fun.
definitely feeling. Yeah, I guess we're both feeling kind of indifference for different reasons. I just like, I don't know enough to know that I'm not prepared for this at all. But I'm not prepared for this at all.
Yeah,
Cool.
I feel like Esmeralda thinks Professor Clorpdonk isn't that serious. It'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Clorp even said, Professor Clorp is a very irresponsible professor. He misused magic. Yes, yes, yes. He did the forbidden jerk-off spell. Spitfire, no! No. Oh, you're saying I did it. Kelvin, that's why he got held back. No, Kelvin doesn't know anything about that stuff. All right, Price. Let's have you roll to see what else or who else is on the floating disc with us.
3. Is that good?
A 3. Okay, so then I will roll, and that'll be... Oh. Okay, so suddenly, Rob... What is his name?
Robbledat Shakespeare?
I cannot remember this fucking name. I was gonna say Robbledat.
Robbledat Shakespeare.
Robbledat Shakespeare. We all know him. We all love him. What a scamp. You look and you didn't notice it before, but again, you haven't really been paying attention to anything. You see a suspicious looking sandwich wrapped in paper.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I go over, I pick it up, I start munching on it. I say, hey, did you guys see this?
Did you just find that sandwich?
Yeah, but was it?
And
I'm
you're eating it?
so sorry, Esmeralda. Was this your sandwich?
No.
Oh, Kelvin, this wasn't yours, right? I mean, I figured.
Kelvin turns around and sprints over to you and like slaps it down out of your hand so it lands back on the
Kelvin, my
disc.
sandwich!
You have to know,
What the hell, man?
you can't just pick up items and eat them here. Not at Billy Goat's Academy of Sorcery for Gifted Magicians.
No, but 5-second rule. I think it was okay. 5-minute
He
rule.
flips through his note cards. He flips through his note cards rapidly and pulls one out. And he holds it up to you. Number 76. Items found could always be dangerous.
Yeah, but it says could be dangerous. That sort of leaves a little wiggle room. They could be not dangerous. Have you thought about that, Kelvin?
Kelvin like
Esmeralda
gets a little quiet. Yeah, he doesn't love that Esmeralda's laughing. He gets a little quiet. Gets a little quiet, a little upset, and he says, "I've thought about everything. I'm always thinking about everything."
Damn.
And he looks over at the sandwich and he says, "I think we should test it."
I took a pretty big chomp, and it's been over 5 seconds. I feel okay.
You ate it?
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite kind. Just ham on bread. Nothing else.
He grabs the side of his head and like kind of pulls at his brown hair a little bit. And he says, "Obviously that was placed here for you then."
So
Who
I
would do that?
I feel like, yeah, that's fine, right? That's good.
He turns back towards Esmeralda. "You have to understand what I'm saying, right?"
about a sandwich
It's not
on the
just-
platform?
No, it's not just the sandwich. People, if they know what you like or things about you, they could use it to hurt you.
Oh, yeah,
I told
or they could just be
everybody
giving
this was my
gifts.
sandwich. Yeah,
What?
it's a gift. I told everyone that I love this sandwich. It was probably a gift. Kelvin, have you ever gotten a gift? Do you know what a gift is?
Kelvin gets really quiet.
Oh, Kelvin, oh no.
He
Ooh.
he moves away from the sandwich. He sort of sits
I would
down.
pick it back up off the ground and say, Kelvin, I want you to have a bite of my magic sandwich. It was clearly a gift for me, but I want you to have some.
No, I'm not hungry.
Well, you know what, Kelvin? I tried. All right. You know, I tried to be your friend. I tried so hard to be your friend, but you're just impossible. Won't eat a free sandwich. Won't fucking. I guess that's my only complaint, but still.
Kelvin is again rummaging through his note cards, muttering. How is everyone reacting to this discovery? It seems like Rob doesn't care and is immediately eating this sandwich. Is it changing our ride together on this floating disc at all? I would say that Kelvin has gotten pretty somber, but also shows genuine worry about the possibility of like tampering and magic use, maybe because he just had done this entire presentation for you guys, basically. But he's worried that somebody might have tried to leave something for you, Rob, that could hurt you. Which maybe Rob picks up on, like Kelvin cares, but maybe he doesn't pick up on that.
Yeah, I think definitely there's a new side to Kelvin I haven't seen, and I think my ignorance makes me indifferent to the threat. But I think physically, like, and maybe I don't want to bring it up at first, but I do see like the tip of my pinky has started to become like withered and black a little bit. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's unrelated.
Esmeralda, how are you feeling about the discovery of the sandwich? You also seemed pretty indifferent. Oh, I said sandwich. God damn it, I said it again. Curdy Bird banned that word, and I immediately fucking said it. Okay. Bad. Redo. I have to just rewind. Okay.
How do you... at first she's grossed out.
Okay.
By seeing him not only eat a sandwich that he found, but it's just a ham sandwich on white bread. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And it's his
like,
favorite
whatever.
kind.
Yeah, just a lot of weird new information that she didn't like necessarily need. She's nervous that Kelvin's been knocked off his game because she did pay him a good amount of money to like do this project well for her, and now he seems really worried. So she's by proxy worried about that. But I think she sees your pinky turning black, and she's like, "Oh my God, Kelvin, you were right. We can't say the word of the object anymore because it's cursed." So say it.
Kelvin looks up. You can tell that like maybe he was like gonna cry. His eyes seem like kind of red. It looks a little puffy, and he stands up. The note card's kind of spilling onto the ground, and he says, "Of course I was right." And he like marches back over towards Rob, and he looks at Rob's hand, and he says, "It was a curse, you said, Esmeralda? We can't say the name of the object anymore. Obviously, that is how curses work. Somebody read some of the assigned reading."
I read the
Guys, we have no way of proving that whatever's happening in my pinky is in any way related to this beautiful gift. There's no way to prove it.
As Rob is holding his hands up, kind of saying like, guys, you can see that it is now like spread to his ring finger as well. Kelvin is like looking panicked, and he goes, curses. What else do we remember about curses? How do we counteract them or reverse them? We haven't taken curses yet. That's a second year class.
I think you have to throw it up.
Throw it up?
You have to throw
Yeah.
it up.
That sounds like it makes sense, right?
I would
Yeah,
imagine.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, throw it up.
All right, if you guys want. And I like, now like my entire hand has started to turn withered and black, and I just take those fingers down my throat to make myself throw up. And I'll just start throwing up on the platform everywhere. Like I have a very loud, like violent sounding throw up.
Why don't you I put on noir jazz music. Is this the vibe? Maybe not. Maybe we'll go back to the kind of like Curse of Strahd stuff. Hold on, let me look up dark magic. Dark magic music. Something. 1 hour of dark music, magic, vampiric. Sure, why not?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see. Is this what we want? Ooh, yeah, kind of creepy. Roll a d6, Price.
All right, here we go. Big money, big numbers, big money. 4.
4. Okay. I
Not
would
bad.
say you're mildly successful. You do throw up. You throw up. And yeah, maybe Esmeralda was right, because when you throw up, maybe it's the fingers that you're using, the mouth, and like the curse. It is like black bile that you throw up. It doesn't look like the sandwich you ate. And in fact, the sandwich is starting to rot at a accelerated rate. Like it suddenly has looked like it's been left in a hot place for days. It's moldy, and Kelvin's like pointing excitedly to the sandwich as you're throwing up, just to rub it in your face. And he's saying, "I told you it was something was tainted. The misuse of magic." And he goes back over to his note cards. Esmeralda,
I guess he's like trying to point it out and prove it. I'm like looking away. I'm like, what? And when I look back, it has already withered away to nothing. So I don't even see it like looking poisoned or rotted.
the
at
sandwich is
all.
gone.
I'm like, Calvin, what are you talking about? It's gone, dude. The sandwich, it probably fell off the elevator.
Say the
Um,
word. Rob.
Sorry. I'm sorry, all right?
You throw up like a huge chunk after you said the word. Esmeralda, what are you doing?
I think she is someone who has like barf empathy. So she
No.
she's trying to not throw up as well.
Why don't you roll a
Um,
d6?
Oh no.
Barf empathy.
Oh no, my
6.
6. Okay, so you don't throw up. You
You see her hard swallow.
oh,
She's like starting to sweat a little bit, but holding it down.
Kelvin doesn't even have barf empathy, but like it's disgusting on this floating disc.
Yeah, there's just black goo everywhere.
Is that a good volume? It's a little loud. I think we can. There we go. Yeah, there's like black bile everywhere. Kate, why don't you roll a d6?
Okay. 2.
2. Okay, that is an even. All right, and I will roll one on screen. A 1. Oh. We're going to magic school. We're at Begasm. Anything's possible. Suddenly, on the floating disc, there is a ghost who is afraid of the dark. And we turn and we see this ghost, and we are sort of in this like dark void space. We've been traveling to a far building on campus to get to our presentation room. And we see this ghost appear who starts looking around and like sort of cowering. And he looks like a student. He's wearing the same uniforms that we wear, mayhaps though slightly dated, slightly older. Ooh.
I think I feel like it's like Harry Potter rules, and like seeing a
Yeah.
ghost isn't even crazy to us. We're like, oh, it's another ghost. Like, hey.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
all literally have no reaction. We're just like, oh, there's a ghost here now too.
Well, I feel like my reaction is more like sympathy. Like he looks like he's upset. He's panicked. Like I want to help him.
Okay. What do
Like,
you
hey,
do,
guy,
Rob?
I say, hey, how's it going? I'm Robbledad. Are you okay?
You see this boy is sort of like covering his eyes, and he looks like he's a first year as well. He looks pretty young, and he says, "Who's there?"
It's me. I'm right here. Can you see me? It's Robbledad and Esmeralda and our, I don't want to say friend, but our classmate Kelvin.
I can't see anything. It's too dark.
Oh, we could fix that.
Take your hands off your eyes.
I can't. I'm afraid.
Esmeralda, you need to have a little sympathy.
Of what is he afraid of? Your barf?
No, he hasn't even seen the barf. He hasn't seen the barf.
I think Kelvin chimes in, and Kelvin's saying, "We have to figure out how the ghost died. That's always the way to solve ghost problems. You have to figure out how they died. How did you die?"
Oh my God, Kelvin, you can't just ask somebody that. That's crazy.
So rude.
The ghost,
Oh my God,
the ghost,
Kelvin.
the ghost boy is like sobbing now, and he's like, "Stop it! Stop it!" He's crying.
I'm like, guys, clearly he needs a little. We need to give him some reassurance. Little child, how can we help you? Do you need light? Do you need more light?
He like is still closing his eyes, and like kind of sniffles into his sleeve, and he says, "I would like some light. I'm afraid."
We can help. But I start like Rabaldat just starts describing so poorly, stumbling over his words, like the most rudimentary spell he never learned. He's like, "Is there a way we could make or produce in some way flames or fires or candles or light bulbs?" Kelvin, do you guys know?
Yeah, it's like literally the first spell we've learned when we got our wands.
Yeah, it's the light spell. You have to do the spell when you
oh.
get your wand, otherwise they don't give you one.
Oh, I couldn't do it, but they just made me leave.
What?
I guess. Yeah, I was there for like a few hours, and they're like, "Kid, the line is out the door. Just take the wand and go." I thought that
Esmeralda,
happened to a lot of people.
Esmeralda, will you do the light spell?
Sure, and she does it so well. She doesn't even need to say the word because she's so good at it. And when you're good at
Wow.
spells, you don't even need to use somatic components. You just kind of wave
Wow.
the wand.
Even
Rabaldat's blown away. He's like, "Whoa, where were the somatic components?"
yeah, even Kelvin is impressed. And under his breath, he says, "Professor Clorpdog would be so proud." You create the light spell, and there's now like a floating orb of light. This music is too intense. This music's too fucking intense. I'm turning it down. This ghost ended up being so silly. This ghost is too silly. So
Surprise.
you cast this light spell, and this boy sort of like removes his hands slowly from his eyes, and he looks up at the light, and he says, "Thank you." And then whoosh, he disappears. Spitfire, thank you for the hydrate.
Guys, we did it. We helped that ghost.
Glug, glug, glug. And as that happens, Kate, why don't you roll a d6?
Okay. Ooh, 1.
1. As that happens, maybe where the sandwich was before it disappeared, suddenly a crack appears on the floating disc. A large
Uh-oh.
crack. Sidious, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. A large crack appears. Kelvin looks immediately extremely panicked. And he says, "Rob, but they're fate."
I look down, like I didn't even notice. I'm like, oh, whoa. And I like touch it a little. How deep is it?
It is through the bottom, and you can see through the bottom. And as I mentioned before, if you fall off the disc, you die, and you're immediately vaporized.
I believe you are vaporized. Yeah. I'm like, whoa, yeah, no, you can see right through, but I think it's gonna be okay. It doesn't look like it's getting any bigger.
I mean, but you're on the other side of the platform to Kelvin and I. Are you sure you want to jump over the crack and come over here just in case? You might miss the presentation if the platform splits.
Oh yeah, it would be a real bummer if you missed the presentation.
That would be a bummer. Yeah, you're right, Calvin. I can't let Calvin down.
Oh no.
And like I'll go to take just like a step over the crack, like.
Make a d6
But
with what? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say with a classic Rabbledot, lack of care or
Perfect.
cares in the world.
Why don't you make a d6 roll at disadvantage and roll twice?
Okay. All right, a 5. That's pretty good. And a 4. You can't keep me down.
A 4, yeah. So you go to just like kind of lackadaisically step over the crack instead of, like running and jumping or sprinting or something. It's just a crack.
Yes, correct.
And as you do, the crack widens and the floor does start crumbling. You feel sort of a shift as you step onto the other platform, and the one behind you does start to like give way, and slowly, like tectonic plates almost like kind of separate from the disc. They're both like still traveling, but they're slowly pulling from each other as this crack widens, and pieces of this ethereal kind of magical disc are like floating off, and you see they get like vaporized as they break off and pass through a certain boundary of the disc. Kelvin is panicking. Esmeralda, what are you doing?
Maybe she's trying to keep her cool, but also starting to freak out. She sees Kelvin panicking, and Kelvin has been here for an extra year, right? So like he would know that this isn't normal. She's like, maybe they just like break all the time and it's fine. Obviously not. And she goes, does this platform have like a call button?
Kelvin looks at you with wide eyes. No.
No.
Do you know the spell for call? You can reach somebody within like 100 miles or something if you're able to call that. I don't know that spell.
Ooh, the spell for call. Ooh. And
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a blank on that one too. Sorry. Sorry.
I know
Sorry to let you down.
I know dark. Call. Huh.
As we're discussing on our side, the ghost boy shows back up, and he has like 5 other ghosts with him, all like first year students, it looks like. And he shows up where he was before on like that far side, and he comes into view, and the light spell is still happening. And he says, "Thank you so much, friends. I wanted to show you to my friends to show." And as they show up, somehow the metaphysical weight of these like 10 ghosts showing up on the far side of the disc break off that section of the disc. You see they all like apparate, and then that disc piece separates, and all the ghosts are like, "Woo!" and like screaming as they fly off. And this poor ghost boy is like, "No, no, no, no," as he's reaching for the light, and gets cast into darkness. And they all get vaporized along with that large chunk of the floating disc vaporized. And as that happens, as that piece finally breaks off, the center of gravity of the floating disc that we're on is released, and like this disc starts like wobbling, and it is not it does not have the proper like weight balance that it should have. So we're all sort of like moving wildly on this disc. What is everybody doing?
Jesus. I guess I look around. I'm like, all right, guys, we can do this. We can do our teamwork to balance the disc perfectly. We all have to stand on the edge of the disc. Kelvin,
All right. And
Esmeralda.
she drops down, like completely drops down because she's scared now, and crawls to one of the sides of the disc to balance it.
Yeah, and I like how that looks. I drop down and crawl over too. I'm like, Kelvin, drop and crawl.
Oh no, I've messed up the video call because I went into Discord. Kelvin is like, okay, and he's worried though about his note cards, because now that the disc has become off balanced, he's sort of scrambling and trying to reach his note cards, because they are shifting around on this surface. Let me see how he does. A 5. Okay, so he's gathered most of his note cards. Some he still wasn't able to get, but you've told him like, Kelvin, crawl and then get to the edge. So he is moving towards the edge to try to rebalance this disc. As we're doing this, Price, why don't you roll a d6?
Here we go. Nothing but 6s, baby. Oh, 6!
A 6. A 6. Maybe in the panic of these 3 first-year students, they mess something up. They cast something that was not meant to be cast. Suddenly, on the disc, a horse is loose there is a horse loose who is on this disc and starts like clump, 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 stomping around, throwing off this disc completely again. What does everybody do?
I say, fuck, shit, sorry guys, that's my bad. I was trying to do the light spell. I guess I did summon horse by accident. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't be trying to put off spells that you don't know.
I'm sorry. I
That's
thought
the-
I could impress
Now I'm
everyone.
sounding like Calvin here.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
danger. That's the misuse of magic. That's why we're taking the course. And he's like trying to throw his note cards at Rob like across the. They're not getting tossed at all. And he's like, roll 42, roll 54. And he's like trying to throw them at you. This horse is disrupting this disc, and we are all about to fall off. What does everybody do in their last moments?
God, does anybody know like a kill horse spell?
We're
Pow-
not supposed to do the
Power
the
words,
forbidden
kill
spells.
horse.
The forbidden spells, like to call death onto something, well, you'll be expelled.
I think we gotta do the forbidden spells or we're gonna get vaporized like those ghosts.
I'm not going to do the forbidden spell because if I live, then I might as well be dead because I won't be in school anymore and my dad will be so mad.
And I don't have the aptitude to do forbidden spells. Kelvin, you have to do the forbidden spells.
Kelvin looks nervously, eyes darting between Esmeralda and Rob, and he reaches deep within himself. He says, "It's the only way," and he sort of does like Naruto jutsu, looking like hand motions as somatic components. And then he's like, "Oh wait," and he pulls out his wand instead, and he mutters something underneath his breath, and the horse disappears for a moment, but then it reappears and it's bigger, and then it shrinks down and it's smaller, and then it grows bigger again, and then it rips into two horses, but it doesn't rip cleanly. It's still slightly connected, and Kelvin is looking panicked as he's gripping his wand, white knuckling his wand tighter and tighter. And all of this casting and the horse resizing is also throwing off the disc even more. And we're close now to the classroom. Like, we can see the classroom in the distance. There are a few first-year students who are waving and then looking panicked and wide-eyed as they run back inside the classroom door for Professor Klorpdonk because something has gone terribly wrong. And as Kelvin keeps muttering, suddenly Esmeralda, her head grows like 3 sizes and she topples over, and then her head shrinks down 6 sizes, and her whole body tilts up as like her head shrinks, and then the weight of her body carries her head over. Rob, you suddenly have a sandwich and it's stuffed in your mouth, and the sandwich grows really big. Is it a ham?
Is it a classic ham on white bread?
It's a ham on white bread. It's a ham on white bread.
Let's go.
The sandwich grows really big. You're sort of like choking on it. And then the sandwich catches on fire. And all of these spells are going off as poor Kelvin is just trying to do something to save everyone. But he's not able to. He's a first year. You're all first years. You don't know these spells yet. And
it's his second first year.
As the disc is spinning now faster and faster, he's like increased the spin rate of the disc. You all get flung from the disc and vaporized in front of these other first year students and Professor Klorpdonk as he came running to the door, reaching his hand out, trying to cast something to disrupt all the magic that was going on, but there wasn't enough time. And as the disc itself is torn apart and the two-headed horse is thrown off, Esmeralda, tiny little head, big body, and Rob's big mouth full of burning sandwich, we see them sort of reapparate with the ghost boy from earlier, because he didn't die, he's a ghost already. And all the other ghost children who are all first years. And now you think mayhaps they all died somehow on these floating discs.
Fuck, are our ghosts fucked up too?
Yeah, they
Little
look
head,
they look really
big
fucked.
body,
They look-
Esmeralda ghost.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Esmeralda's the
Do you-
tiniest head.
Do you think Rob loves that he died by sandwich or hates that he died by his favorite sandwich?
You have a spectral sandwich.
Yeah, and I think you die doing what you love, and for Robble it's eating ham on white bread sandwich.
He's eating a ham on white bread sandwich. And
Esmeralda's pissed, and she's gonna haunt the fucking shit out of the school.
I think that is perfect, and I think all three of them will make perfect ghosts to haunt future first year students and warn them of the misuses of magic.
True.
This was really fun, guys.
We did it.
We did it. We did 2 sessions of someone dies in this elevator, and it was really fun. I would play it again, but I simply am so tired.
I don't know if I could be creative again.
It's a lot of It's a lot of. Oh no, I resized. Price, you got resized out of your. I'll just delete
Elevator?
I'll just delete your border. Something happened. Yeah, this was so much fun. It is a lot of role play. So thanks everybody for trying this out with us. I want to do more TTRPG stuff. I want to play with Kate more, and do funny little silly stuff together.
Silly things.
So thank you, Kate, for joining. I know that you were also busy, and I asked her literally so last minute. I was like, "Do you want to do this random thing?" And
Thanks
I will,
for having me.
of course, and I will Venmo you. Thank you so much, Clorpdonk, for supporting the TTRPG stuff. Sponsored by Clorpdonk Industries. I definitely will play more, so please give suggestions in the Discord of things you want to see that maybe, are rules light to start, so when people play, they don't have to memorize an entire rule set, and can also be played with smaller groups of people. But this was really fun. Thank you, Price, also for being on camera for the first time for the elevator TTRPG, a very random TTRPG that you didn't know anything about.
Yeah, there's a cheeky little RPG. I love a cheeky little RPG.
We love a TTRPG. And I have more. I have ones that I got at PAX Unplugged and Gen Con that I have yet to play. And I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to play them. So hopefully I can figure out a way to include chat in rolling and stuff. That would be really fun if I can figure out a bot and people can use a tip donation or something and then be able to roll something. That would be really cool. So thanks everybody. This is a really good time.
Oh, and also special double thanks to whoever pointed out there's Valet Simulator because it's 50% off right now.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
what?
Yeah.
Valet Simulator?
It's early access, but it's half off, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's worth it in my opinion.
That's worth it in my opinion.
Well, we know what Price is going to be doing for the rest of the night.
You just drive cars and park them?
Well, yeah, but you can buy stuff, I guess. You can repair cars too.
Mr.
Wow.
E-Night,
I
what
think I
other
can run a shirt.
games I got cooking? Well, I have one that Kate would really like, which maybe we can do post New Year's, called
Ooh.
Hometown Holiday.
Oh my god.
A tabletop role-playing game of televised holiday romance.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh
my god, yes.
Price, you can also be included on that. It seems to be kind of more like Hallmark than reality TV, but I think Kate would get a kick out of it.
I'll take any romance.
I also got Godspark, which Kate, you got this too, right? When we were with BJ.
Was it Godspark? I remember I got like 1 or 2 solo RPGs. I don't think I got that one.
Godspark I got, which I think is solo, or it might be like 1 to 2 players. So like that one sounds really, really cool. I also got Reap, which I can't remember if this one is solo. I don't think so. I think it's just fucking dope as hell. But then of course I have Morkborg and a bunch of like spin-offs of Morkborg, like Kobold Ate My Baby and stuff like that. So there's plenty of smaller indie RPGs that I'd love to run. Literally 2 people, like Kate and Price, maybe another friend of ours, through that I think would be a rip-roaring good time. And it means I can make more backgrounds, more music, do more animations. Some killing stuff would be neato. Not enough killing and someone dies in this elevator. Just at the end, huh? Not enough killing. So thank you, everybody. Get Ellie. Oh, yeah, Ellie 1,000%. Ellie wants to do more streaming and hang out, too. I would love to play with Ellie. That would be a really good time. And Price and Kate also both know Ellie too, so we could all. It'd be easy to get that group together.
Ellie and I
I
are
only
very
play with
close.
people I know.
I love to play games with my friends. The more players, the harder scheduling gets. Well, that's the other thing. This was fairly easy, so we'd probably stick to like 4 people. Drunk Bucket, good night. And on that note, good night. Good night, everybody. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys post Christmas, maybe before New Year's for a stream. Maybe we could do something again together, Kate. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Let me know what you're up to. And that's all. Thanks, everybody. Happy holidays. Love everybody. Bye.
Bye.